Have you ever woken up in the morning and felt like your fingers were frozen? Maybe you had to twist, squeeze, and move them around for a while before they could function properly. If so, you are definitely not alone. And do not worry, the solution is incredibly simple. Just a few gentle movements on your finger joints can create something that feels like magic. As we get older, many things begin to change. One of the most noticeable signs of aging comes from our bones and joints. Our fingers, the source of precision skill and the very life of our hands, are often overlooked. But all it takes is just a few minutes every morning, a soft and simple routine, and you can unlock your hand joints and reawaken the flexibility that has long been asleep within you. In today's video, I will show you how to massage and mobilize all 5 finger joints, using a method that is both simple and backed by science. But more importantly, I want us to reflect on how we care for ourselves, starting with the tiniest details. This will take only a few minutes of your time, and I am confident that with consistency, you will notice a clear and meaningful difference. Before we begin, leave a small promise in the comments. Something like, "I love my hands and I choose to care for them every day." Comment it as a little commitment to yourself. And if you find what I share helpful, please like and subscribe, so I can continue walking with you on this journey of preserving your health and embracing aging in a gentle, loving, and proactive way. So why does gently working on your fingers have such a powerful impact? Though small, your fingers play a crucial role in the human body's movement system. Each finger has 3 phalanges and 3 main joints, which are active almost non-stop throughout your life. Everyday actions like holding a spoon, buttoning a shirt, writing, or opening a jar, they all depend on the flexibility of these tiny joints. But as we enter our later years, finger joints tend to be among the first to show signs of degeneration due to poor circulation, decreased joint fluid, and the stiffness that follows a long night of immobility. From a physiological perspective, the fingers are rich in peripheral nerves and small capillaries. When these joints stiffen up, they not only cause pain and limit flexibility, but also affect grip strength and hand reflexes. In older adults, especially reduced circulation in the fingertips leads to lower production of synovial fluid, increasing friction between bones, which causes inflammation and persistent aches. Fortunately, modern medical research has confirmed that gently pressing and massaging your finger joints every morning helps boost blood flow to the area, softens connective tissue, and naturally stimulates the secretion of joint fluid. As a result, pain is relieved, flexibility returns, and the degenerative process slows down significantly. For those who already have arthritis or degenerative joint disease, this simple technique also helps maintain and restore the range of motion. As your range of motion improves, it becomes easier to perform daily tasks without feeling clumsy or helpless. What exactly are the real benefits of massaging your finger joints every morning? It is not just about feeling good. This is a science-backed method that helps your body heal itself naturally and effectively. One of the clearest benefits is the reduction of inflammation, pain, and stiffness in degenerating joints. By gently stimulating each finger joint, your body responds by activating its natural anti-inflammatory systems, calming irritated tissues, and increasing blood circulation to the area. This is especially helpful for seniors who often experience dull or sudden pain in their hand joints. Another huge benefit is preserving joint flexibility and improving range of motion. Over time, if you do not move your joints regularly, they will stiffen up and lose their ability to stretch and respond quickly. Doing these finger massages properly each morning is like waking up your joints, helping them stay lubricated, move gently, and avoid freezing up after a night of stillness. When your joints remain flexible, you will find simple tasks like holding a spoon, typing, or tying shoelaces become much easier and more comfortable. And let's not forget one key element: blood circulation. Finger massage boosts local circulation, delivering blood, along with oxygen and nutrients, to nourish the cartilage ligaments and joint capsules. This improved circulation not only speeds up natural healing, but also slows down the degeneration that underlies most joint-related conditions in older adults. The positive effects even extend beyond just movement. When your hands function better, you can grip more securely, perform tasks more accurately, and reduce the risk of accidents, like dropping hot objects falling due to balance loss, or even fractures. Most importantly, older adults feel a greater sense of control over their body, more independence, and less emotional burden, all of which reduce the silent stress and anxiety that so often comes with aging. Now that you understand the deeper benefits, you might be wondering, where do I begin? What is the correct way to do it? Let me guide you step by step, slowly and gently. First, choose a spot where you feel completely comfortable. You do not need to meditate or take on any special posture. Just sit somewhere you can relax your shoulders, keep your back straight, and stay focused. It could be a chair, your bed, or even while having breakfast, as long as you are not in a rush. This routine is not about speed. It is about mindfulness and gentleness. Once you are settled, lift one hand and relax it completely. Using your other hand, it does not matter whether it is your dominant one, gently squeeze each finger joint. Start with the tip of your finger, the outermost joint. Use your thumb and index finger to lightly press the sides of the joint. Hold it for about 3 to 5 seconds. Do not press too hard. Just apply enough pressure to feel a subtle activation under the skin. Pair this with slow, steady breathing. Inhale deeply and exhale slowly while holding each joint. When your breath and movement are synchronized, your nervous system relaxes and the effects become much more powerful. After the fingertip, move to the middle joint and repeat the same process. Gentle squeeze on both sides, hold for 3 to 5 seconds. Breathe calmly. Lastly, move to the base joint near the palm, the one connected to the wrist, and do the same. Do not skip any joints, as each one plays a unique role in transmitting force reflexes and nerve signals. Once you finish all 3 joints of one finger, move to the next finger. Go from the thumb to the pinky in order. This helps build a consistent routine and prevents skipping any fingers. The whole process for one hand should take about 1 to 2 minutes. Then switch hands and repeat. In total, you only need 2 to 3 minutes each morning, but the benefits will last you the whole day, giving you lighter, more flexible, and more comfortable hands. Throughout the routine, remember, do not rush. Each movement should be done in a relaxed and mindful state. If you feel pain, reduce the pressure or skip that joint for a few days. This is not a workout to push through. It is a time to listen to and adjust based on your body's feedback. For people with a history of acute arthritis or unexplained joint swelling, it is best to consult a specialist before starting. You can also combine this practice with some soft music, or simply do it during your morning breathing time before getting out of bed. Not only will it help wake up your hand joints, but it also creates a short, quiet moment for you to reconnect with yourself, something we all tend to forget in our busy lives. Even though this finger massage exercise is safe and easy to follow, there are still a few important things to keep in mind. First, always apply just the right amount of pressure, enough to stimulate but never to the point of causing pain or discomfort. If you feel sharp pain or tingling shooting up your arm, that is a sign to stop immediately or reduce the intensity. For anyone dealing with acute joint conditions such as swelling, inflammation, or severe pain, do not attempt this routine without medical advice. In such cases, incorrect pressure can make things worse. And if you want to boost the effectiveness even more, helping your hands become more flexible and stronger each day, there are a few other simple exercises that you can easily add to your routine in a flexible way. Number 1. Fingertip. Touch. One of the simplest yet incredibly beneficial movements to support the health of your finger joints is the Fingertip Touch exercise. This activity helps improve flexibility in the small joints of the hand and also trains fine coordination between the fingers, something that often declines over time in older adults if not practiced regularly. It is very easy to do. Simply hold your hand out in front of you, or let it rest comfortably on your thigh in a relaxed position. Then use your thumb to touch the tips of each of your other fingers, starting with the index finger, followed by the middle finger, ring finger, and finally the pinky. For each touch, hold for about 1 to 2 seconds to really feel the contact between the fingertips. Then gently release and move on to the next finger. Do this for about 3 to 5 rounds per hand, and that is enough to create a positive effect. Do not let the simplicity fool you. Every time your thumb touches the other fingers, a signal is sent to your brain, activating the nervous system that controls fine motor movements. This is not just a hand exercise, it is also a way to improve focus, sharpen neural sensitivity, enhance reflexes, and boost dexterity. It is especially helpful for older adults who want to maintain clarity of mind and agility in their hands. Many people find this exercise very pleasant. It feels like the fingers are waking up, becoming more responsive and obedient. After a period of consistent practice, many seniors report better grip strength, fewer instances of dropping things, and less hand tremor or clumsiness. This is a clear sign that the connection between the brain and the hands is being restored, a precious benefit when it comes to maintaining independence and self-sufficiency in older age. Number 2, fingerlifting. This next movement might seem very small, but it has a powerful impact on your ability to control your fingers and improve the flexibility of your hands. It is the fingerlifting exercise done on a flat surface. This movement helps activate muscle groups that are rarely used in daily life, which in turn improves precision reflexes and flexibility in the finger joints, something especially important for older adults. To begin, all you need is a flat and stable surface. This could be your dining table, work desk, a coffee table in the living room, or simply your thigh if you are sitting down. Place your hand palm down, fingers stretched out and relaxed flat against the surface. Make sure your wrist is not tense so your whole hand can rest in its most natural relaxed state. Start with your thumb. Slowly lift your thumb off the table, raising it as high as you comfortably can without causing the other fingers to lift. Hold that position for about 1 to 2 seconds to feel the gentle tension in the tendons and muscles around the joint. Then lower your thumb gently and move on to the index finger. Continue in order with the middle finger, ring finger, and finally the pinky. While doing this, try your best to keep the other fingers flat on the surface. This helps you engage the right extensor muscles and strengthens your control over each finger independently. Repeat the exercise for 2 to 3 rounds on each hand. In the beginning, you might find that certain fingers, especially the ring and pinky, are harder to lift or control on their own. That is completely normal, since these muscles are not often used in isolation. But with persistence, you will notice clear improvement over time. This exercise is perfect for anyone who wants to restore better hand control, increase dexterity, and improve reaction time. It helps activate the extensor muscles, the ones responsible for balance in the hand and for preventing passive stiffness in older adults. Practicing this movement regularly also supports everyday activities like using chopsticks, typing, opening bottle caps, or even playing musical instruments, or doing household chores. For seniors, this is an especially important exercise. As we grow older, the decline in finger control happens very easily unless we make an effort to train it. Number 3, handspreading. A movement that may seem simple, but actually brings tremendous benefits for keeping your hands flexible, softening tendons, and releasing pressure, is the handspreading and relaxing exercise. This movement is incredibly easy, requires no tools, and can be done anytime, anywhere. While you are resting, waiting, or as part of your morning routine, right after the finger massage, fingertip touch, and lifting exercises. Start by extending one hand out in front of you. Keep it straight but not tense. Then slowly spread your fingers as far apart as possible, as if you are trying to create the widest distance between them. As you do this, pay attention to the light stretch in the palm finger joints and even the wrist. Hold that position for about 3 to 5 seconds, just enough to activate and gently stretch the muscles and ligaments. Next, release your entire hand, letting your fingers fall back into a relaxed, resting state. You can repeat this movement 5 to 10 times for each hand, depending on how it feels and your personal flexibility. The hand spreading exercise is especially useful for anyone who often feels like their hands are tight, especially after a long night's sleep, after hours of typing, or if dealing with arthritis. Spreading the fingers helps release built-up pressure in the small joints, stimulates blood flow, in the palms softens connective tissue, and improves overall range of motion in the hand. It also helps fight muscle and tendon stiffness, a common issue in seniors caused by lack of movement or joint degeneration. Besides the physical benefits, hand spreading also brings a mental release. When you do it calmly with deep breaths, it feels like you are opening not just your hand, but also your inner space, allowing positive energy to flow more freely. Number 4. Wrist massage. After you finish the exercises for your fingers and palms, it is a great idea to spend a few extra minutes gently massaging your wrists. This area connects the hand to the forearm, and it contains a dense network of nerves, blood vessels, and tendons. Think of it like a traffic intersection for the movement system of your upper limbs. A gentle wrist massage not only promotes better blood circulation, but also helps soften the tissues around the joint, reduce stiffness, and improve the overall flexibility of your entire hand. The method is very simple. Use your thumb and fingers from the opposite hand to wrap around your wrist like a soft circle. Then use your thumb to make circular motions around your wrist joint in a clockwise direction, and then switch to counterclockwise. The pressure should be moderate, enough for you to feel it, but never painful or uncomfortable. You can also add a little massage oil or hand cream if you want to make the experience more relaxing. Another option is to use your fingertips to gently press and stroke from the inner side of your wrist outward, following the length of your forearm, as if you were lightly guiding the flow of energy. Massage each wrist for about 1 to 2 minutes. If you do this in the morning, it is a great way to wake up your hands, your wrists, and the motor nerves. If you do it at night, it helps soothe the fatigue from a long day of using your hands, especially helpful for those who grip type or do precision tasks regularly. Beyond the physical benefits, wrist massage also has a very positive effect on your mental state. When you gently massage this area, your brain receives signals of calm. Your heart rate naturally slows down, your breathing becomes deeper, and your nervous system shifts into a balanced, relaxed mode. This is especially valuable for older adults who often face hidden stress from feeling a lack of control over their bodies or from anxiety about their health. We often take care of our heart and our brain, but it is easy to forget about our hands, the starting point of almost every action, the place where our grace, flexibility, and independence are held. When we are young, we rarely think about how our fingers move. But once we reach a certain age, something as simple as fastening a button, opening a jar, or holding a warm cup of tea reminds us just how precious our hands really are. The 5-joint finger massage each morning is not some miracle or magic. It is simply a way for you to reconnect with your body, to observe, to listen, and to nurture yourself through the smallest of movements. When you begin your day with just a few minutes of hand care, you are also giving yourself the chance to live each day with more strength, presence, and grace. And remember, keeping your hands flexible does not just benefit your physical health, it also nurtures your confidence, your independence, and your joy. Timeless values that never age. If you found this video helpful, leave a comment below with a positive affirmation like, "I give my body flexibility and strength every day." And do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you will not miss out on more valuable content about healthy aging. Let us build a community that loves ourselves lives with positivity and cherishes every little movement of our amazing bodies.